Huh?
Sunday, the risk of severe weather will get far more widespread. We are talking about scattered to numerous severe storms from Oklahoma into Wisconsin, with damaging winds and large hail being the primary concerns, but a few tornadoes will be possible, and I think Sunday could be a severe weather outbreak. So definitely watching Sunday very closely, especially back over in Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, and Minnesota, where the low-level jet will be stronger, which means tornadoes could be a little bit more significant. And then Monday, the risk of severe weather is giant, stretching from Texas into Wisconsin. Literally, nearly the entire state of Wisconsin is under a slight risk of severe weather already for our Day 6 outlook, where there is most likely going to be a widespread day of severe weather, with widespread damaging winds, very large hail, and several tornadoes being a possibility. Monday is a day that you really need to be watching for closely. Make sure that you are subscribed to our channel, because we'll have frequent updates talking all about this. We'll have daily weather forecasts, and we'll go live for this with dozens of storm chasers in the field once we get closer to this major weather event. Now, in our last video, one of the ingredients we talked a lot about is instability, which is basically storm fuel, and that's going to make a big return this weekend, especially on Saturday, Sunday, even into Monday, where several shots of severe weather are expected, and there will be a risk of a large-scale severe weather outbreak on all 3 days. But one ingredient we have not talked much about is our low-level jet. This is one of those things that can really increase the tornado threat, and I want to talk about this because at least for Thursday and Friday, it is going to be a very weak low-level jet. On Friday, it will intensify just a little bit compared to Thursday, which may lead to an isolated tornado risk across the Central Plains, but I'm not overly impressed by what Friday is going to bring with that. But Saturday and Sunday is where things really start to get going. So on Saturday, a new storm system is going to develop over the Rockies. The low-level jet will begin to increase in Oklahoma, Texas, and Kansas, and this could lead to a low tornado risk. But I think Sunday and Monday look to be the most concerning days out of this period, because on Sunday, the low-level jet is going to rapidly increase. Look at these low-level winds here. Very intense, upwards of 30 to 40 knots, so it's going to start to ramp up. But by Sunday afternoon is when it really starts to peak in intensity, and notice how elongated this area is of very strong low-level winds. So any supercells that develop in this environment from Texas into Minnesota and Wisconsin will be more favorable of producing tornadoes. Same thing for Monday. Monday is going to be basically a repeat, but it'll be a little bit further to the east, and I think Monday could be a very significant severe weather day from Oklahoma and Kansas back into Illinois, Indiana, maybe even Ohio. So Monday looks like another big day, and then on Tuesday, that storm system will start to race off to the north and east. Still could lead to a little bit more severe weather, though, across the Mississippi River Valley, even into the southern plains, and across those that live near the Great Lakes. Now, we have a